everybody, are you there? I'm here. I'm still trying to figure out how to do this. This is my first time doing this, so hopefully you're seeing me right now. I'm trying to pull it up to see if we're live. Hey, Alyssa. I can't see you. This is so weird, but I'm kind of excited. I got my hot cocoa, and I have some Christmas cookies. So we'll give everybody a few minutes to get on, and then I'll start reading some of my favorite books. I'm supposed to just talk now too, right? Hey, babe, my husband is on. Hi, Scott. Hey, Alyssa. Hi, Abby. Are you ready for me to read books? I have some cocoa. Now, I was trying to get it up on YouTube, but I couldn't get it to work. All right, awesome. I'm looking good. So hopefully, we're going to do this next Monday, and then we're also going to do it again the Friday after Christmas. I've got a whole bunch of books for the Friday after Christmas on the gingerbread man. So we're going to read those. We'll give people just a couple more minutes. I'll show you some of the books I've got for tonight. This is one of my favorites. Can you guys see them okay? This is The Animals Santa. And then we'll read The Snowy Day. Oh, what's another one? Oh, this is a fun one. This is an hilarious one. This is Santa Duck. All right, and then I got like 3 more. So we're gonna have some fun. I'm gonna get one more sip of my hot cocoa. Zoe, my daughter, likes to put marshmallows in her hot cocoa, but I don't.
Marshmallows are good.
As you just heard her say.
Marshmallows are good.
Alrighty, so let's start with Santa Duck. Santa Duck. Look at that duck. He thinks he's Santa Claus. That's kind of silly. All right, here he is, and he's getting ready to leave his house. On his way out, Nicholas found a surprise. Whoa, baby. Look at that. It was a cozy, warm coat and a genuine, official Santa hat. I wonder, hi Dana, I wonder who would leave him that. It says that Nicholas had no idea who would give it to him, but he liked it. Look at him. He's walking around and he sings, jingle quack, jingle quack all the quack. I don't think that's how that song goes. Then Nicholas met a chicken. Santa Duck, the chicken said, I've been looking for you everywhere. Why would a chicken be looking for a duck? The chicken says, and I'd like a helicopter and a hot air balloon and a hang glider and a blimp and boy, have you guys made a Christmas list of all the things you want? Uh-oh. After that, Santa Duck, he met a cat. Hey, everyone has gone bonkers. He met a cat. Do you want to hear what the cat wants? The cat says, I want a mouse and a canary and a trout and maybe a couple of mice. Nice plump hamsters. Oh, and bring me some eggnog too. I think they've gotten Santa Duck confused with Santa Claus. What do you think? Then he met a turtle. And the turtle says that he'd like a really fast race car that goes really fast and a helmet with goggles and flames painted on the side. Oh, and look back there. Uh-oh, some more people are seeing it. Santa Duck. Oh, boy. Oh, look. He says it's a squirrel. Can you guess what the squirrel wants? He wants a case of almonds, a case of walnuts, a case of peanuts, and a shovel. I think he's going to probably hide all of those nuts. And then he met a rabbit. And the rabbit says, all I want is carrot cake, the size of a football field. Oh, and don't forget the frosting. Yeah, you got to have frosting on cake. What's your favorite kind of cake? Mine's chocolate. Nicholas couldn't figure out what was going on. All he could do was scratch his head, and when he did, his hat fell off. Of course, he said. That must be it. It's the hat. So Nicholas gave it to a cow. Look at him giving it to the cow. He says, really, really, I insist. You take it. Oh, I think the cow likes it. He's looking at himself in the mirror. The cow was very happy with her new hat, and Nicholas was even happier to be rid of it. Whew. And the cow sings, jingle moo, jingle all the moo. I don't think these animals know how to sing jingle bells, do they? They keep singing it wrong. Nicholas continued on his way, and he started singing, laughing all the way, until the cow came after him. Why would the cow follow him? Uh-oh, look, cow's giving him back his hat. The cow says, I almost forgot. He'd like a frisbee, a skateboard, sunglasses, a home, ice cream maker, and he says he wants an extra large Santa hat because this Santa hat is too small. Oh, I wonder what Santa Duck's gonna do. Then came 2 kangaroos, a pig, a mouse, a goat, and Nicholas's own brother showed up. Look at them. They are all telling him what they want for Christmas. Who do they think he is? That's confusing. Oh, my page is stuck together. Uh-oh, I think he's getting frustrated. He screams, leave! Nicholas started running and running and running. He says, leave me alone. Until, who does he run into himself? Santa Claus. No way. Whoa. He's shocked. Santa asked Nicholas what everybody wanted, and Nicholas told him. Whew. Thanks, Santa Duck. What a great memory you have. Whoa. After they said goodnight, Nicholas realized he had forgotten to tell Santa his own list. Oh, that's kind of sad. He's hollering, Santa, come back! Santa! Santa! But it was too late. Santa was already gone. When Nicholas got home, there was a note on his door, and it said, Dear Santa Duck, thank you so much for your help. I couldn't have done it without you. Can I count on you again next year? Gratefully, Santa Claus. Well, that was really nice of Santa, wasn't it? Nicholas felt so proud, he forgot all about his list. Getting to help Santa was the best gift he could ever give. Look at him, he's singing himself to sleep. What's he singing again? Jingle quack, jingle quack all the way. We're going to have to teach these animals the correct way. Well, almost. And look, everybody got what they wanted. Even Santa Duck got what he wanted. That's cool. All right, should we read another one? I'm going to read you a book that my little girl Zoe loved when she was tiny, tiny, tiny. And it's called Who is Coming to Our House? Look at all those animals. I see a cat and another duck, a cow and a ram. Let's see. Who is coming to our house? Who is coming to our house? Someone, said Mouse. You see the little mouse right there? He's telling everybody someone's coming to their house. Make room, said the pig. I will butt aside that pig. The rig, look, he's gonna butt it aside. Get the wheel out of the way. Uh-oh, we must clean, says the lamb. When you have company, do your mom and dad or grandma and grandpa ever make you clean up? Yeah, they're cleaning up. Dust the beam, says the ram. Look at the roosters up there getting it all nice and clean. Who is coming to our house? Someone, says the mouse. Wonder who it is. Sweep the earth, says Chick. Stack the hay, and quick. Oh, everybody's got a job to do, it looks like. Even the spider. Spin new webs, says Spider. I don't think I want any spider webs when you come to my house. I will line the crib. Look, they're going to get the crib already. Huh. Who uses a crib, guys? Does your mom and dad use a crib? How about your auntie? No. I know. I bet there's a baby. Who is coming to our house? Yes, we all want to know. Someone, says Mouse. Do you guys know yet? Ooh, look at the pretty owl. Someone's coming from afar. Huh. Oh, look at the donkey. I will nose the door ajar. Gonna get ready so the person can come in. But it's dark, says Cat. Oh, look, what's the mouse? Oh, that's a rat. Yeeks. He says, they'll never come. That sounds kind of like a rat, maybe. Yes, they'll come, says Mouse. Someone is coming to our house. They're all ready. I wonder how much longer it's going to be before they get there. I will lay an egg, says Hen. Oh, that'll be nice. That'll make breakfast in the morning. I will spread my tail for them. Oh, such a pretty tail. Such a pretty tail. I think we're about to see who is coming to our house. Look it. It's Mary and Joseph, whispered Mouse. Oh, and Mary, she's got a big belly. The kind you get when you got a baby inside. Oh, look. Welcome, welcome to our house. They had the baby. And the baby's name is, can you guys tell whoever you're with? It's Jesus. That's right. That's why we celebrate Christmas. All right. I got a couple more. This one, did anybody go outside today in the snow? I might get some more hot cocoa. I got pajamas on. Do you have your pajamas on? I could wear pajamas every day. And look, I got hot cocoa on my pajamas too. The snowy day. This little guy's gonna go out and play in the snow. Zoe went out today to play in the snow. I went outside, and I went outside without my coat, and someone got on to me and says, it's probably not a good idea. I probably should put my coat on. All right, can you see the picture of the little guy? He's waking up, and it says, one winter morning, Peter woke up, and he looked out the window. Snow had fallen during the night. It covered everything as far as he could see. I wonder what he's gonna do. After breakfast, look, he's going out. Oh, wow, that is a lot of snow. After breakfast, he put on his snowsuit and he ran outside. The snow was piled up very high along the street to make a path for walking. Crunch, crunch, crunch. His feet sank into the snow. He walked with his toes pointing like this. Oh, but then look what he's going to do. He walks with his toes pointing like that. He changed it up, didn't he? He's making patterns in the snow. Then he dragged his feet slowly. Look at that. To make tracks. And he found something sticking out of the snow that made a new track. Huh, I wonder what that is. I don't think he has 3 legs, do you? That'd be silly. Let's see. Let's turn the page and see what we find. Oh, look. It was a stick. Now he is looking at that tree. What do you think he's going to do with that stick? What would you do, guys? A stick that was just right for smacking a snow-covered tree. He's going to make it snow. Down fell the snow, plop, on top of Peter's head. And then look at him go. Isn't that cool? He thought it would be fun to join the big boys in their snowball fight, but he knew he wasn't old enough. Not yet. Yeah, sometimes you gotta be a little bit bigger to do the big kid stuff. So he made a smiling snowman, and he made angels. What do you guys like to make in the snow? We made angels and we've made a snowman. My snowmen are never very good, but we have fun. He pretended he was a mountain climber, and he climbed up a great, big, tall, heaping mountain of snow, and he slid all the way down. So you see him at the top, and then all the way down. He picked up a handful of snow, and another, and still another. He packed it round and firm, and he put the snowball in his pocket for tomorrow. And then he went into his warm house. Do you see that? What do you think is going to happen if he puts the snow in his pockets? Do you think it'll be there tomorrow? Let's see. He told his mother all about his adventures while she took off his wet socks. And he thought about them. Well, he took a bath. Look, he's in his bath, and he's playing, thinking about all that he did today. Before he got into bed, he looked into his pocket. His pocket was empty. The snowball wasn't there anymore. He was very sad. He really wanted to bring that snowball inside. While he slept, he dreamed that the sun had melted all the snow away. Oh no, that does happen, doesn't it? But when he woke up, his dream was gone. The snow was still everywhere. In fact, new snow was falling. And after breakfast, he called to his friend from across the hall, and they went out together into the deep, deep snow. Do you guys have somebody to play with in the snow? A brother or a sister, or maybe mom or dad, and you get them out there? All right, we got 3 more books, okay? I hope you guys are liking it. I gotta get another sip of my hot cocoa. And you can see our tree. Did you help decorate your tree at your house? Yeah, we got some lights, and so we got some ornaments. Some cool ornaments. This ornament right here, if I can get it off, can you see? Was from when I was a little girl. I still have my ornaments, so I bet someday you'll have your own big person tree, and maybe you'll have some ornaments that you kept. Next week, day after Christmas, we're going to read a whole bunch of gingerbread stories. I got one about a ninja gingerbread man. And then I have a gingerbread that gets loose at school. That's kind of silly. This is called The Animals Santa. And this is by one of our favorite authors. She has the coolest pictures. All right, The Animal Santa. I wonder if this is going to be like Santa Duck. Huh, let's see. It's your first Christmas Eve, little Snow. The Animal Santa comes tonight. Big Snowshoe told his brother. Can you see him? Now, why we like these books so much is if you look over here, Jan Brett always puts a clue. Always. Oh, thank you, Abby. I love my tree, too. I'm glad you like it. I wish you could come in person and see it. Yeah, so she always puts these little clues. So we're going to see something over here on the next page. The Animal Santa. Who is the animal Santa? Little Snow asked. We don't know who he is. Did you ever see him? Little Snow asked. No, the forest animals chimed in, but we find presents from him on Christmas. I see some crows up there. And over here, what do we got over here, guys? It looks like a wolf. Is that a porcupine or a hedgehog? And some squirrels. Huh, I've never heard of an animal Santa. Last year, I found a heart-shaped wishing stone on my pillow when I woke up, Big Snowshoe told him. I was asleep when I heard ding dong, ding dong. And I opened my eyes and this little bell was right there next to me, the porcupine said. So they're telling the little guy all about the animal Santa. Huh. The raven called. A puzzle toy was hanging from our tree branch on Christmas morning. We woke up and found a tasty sack of plump acorns, the squirrel's cousins chattered. Wow. Man, I guess Santa doesn't forget anybody, huh? Someone left me a brush to fluff my beautiful tail, the Arctic fox said proudly. Little Snow hadn't said a word. Huh, wouldn't someone have seen his tracks in the snow? He asked. I think you're fooling me. No, we aren't, Big Snowshoe said. So Little Snowshoe, he's not sure he believes these stories about this animal Santa. How does he go through the snow and not leave a track? He wasn't sure who the animal Santa might be, but he believed he would come on Christmas. We think he's a badger, the squirrels chattered. His thick fur keeps him warm in the far north. So I want you to see this. Can you see? Okay. That's what they envision their animal Santa looks like. I wonder if it will be. No, the raven called. There's always snow at Christmas, and if there's a blizzard, it would take a polar bear to find us. So there's the ravens. They think that's what the animal Santa looks like. I'm sure he's a moose, said the porcupine. He can plow his way through deep, snowy drifts. Huh. He could carry all the toys on his back, couldn't he? Who do you think the animal Santa is? He could be a wolf, the Arctic fox said, smiling. There is no animal Santa, Little Snow shouted, and anyone who thinks so is silly. You see what the wolf thinks? He thinks that's what the animal Santa looks like. Hey guys, hey Daniel and Amelia, hi, we say hi too. So he's kind of hiding. I believe there is, Big Snowshoe told him, but he wished that he had seen the animal Santa so he could be sure. I see all these little animals in the side. They're doing something. What do you think they're doing? No, no, no! Little Snow thumped his thumper foot so hard it shattered the ice on the stream. Broken bits slid across in a starburst, making jingly, jingly noises. What a beautiful sound, Big Snowshoe thought as he helped his brother up the bank. It's starting to feel like Christmas. Let's go home. Huh, he's pretty convinced, isn't he, that there is no Santa's snowman. What do you think? Let's see. The rabbit family snuggled down for the night. Maybe tonight we'll see the animal Santa, Big Snowshoe whispered. Snore, Little Snow mumbled at him and fell asleep. Big Snowshoe was wide awake. Suddenly he had an idea. So he crept out of his bed, you see him there? And he went down to the stream. Huh, I wonder what his idea is. Big Snowshoe picked up lacy pieces of the broken ice and he carried them home to make chimes. Do you know what chimes are? Those little wind chimes. The wind hits them and they sound like bells. He pulled up strands of grass and he tied the delicate pieces of ice and he hung them from the branches. There was no wind, so they stayed really still. Huh. I wonder what he's doing. What do you think? It was midnight That's when you should be asleep. When a silvery note rang through the forest, then another, and then another. It was Big Snowshoe's ice charms. The rabbit family and the other animals woke up and they jumped out of bed. Is it the animal Santa, they wondered? Oh, look, they're all we've got to go check this out. Is it? Let's go see. What do you guys think? The animals did not see anyone, and they didn't see any tracks in the snow. Then, as if falling from the moon, a bundle of sweet clover landed at their feet. I wonder what's in that clover. The animals looked up as one gift after another fell from the sky. Were they from the animal Santa? A white shape flew silently above them, and Little Snow shrugged. It's only a bird. They're getting presents. Do you think it's only a bird? That's a weird way to get your presents, isn't it? As if he had heard, the snowy owl turned back and called out, "Merry Christmas, little friends! Everyone look!" They pointed at the sky. It's the animal Santa. It's an owl. Well, that makes sense because an owl can fly and get everywhere. Little Snow waved at the snowy owl and whispered into the night, "Animal Santa, now I know that you are truly, truly true." Yeah, we've got a bunch of books, and I don't have enough time to read them all because I got another one that's home for Christmas. Because Miss Jessica, the Mitten, I like kids' books. I think they're the best books. All right. Ooh, I forgot. I had this one. Oh, Snowman at Christmas. Zoe's teacher read her this today in her class. All right, here we go. Are you guys ready? We're almost done. I gotta get another drink of hot cocoa. That's so good. All right. One Christmas Eve, I made a snowman, very fat and jolly. I dressed him up in red and green and trimmed his hat with holly. I saw his arms were trembling as if he couldn't wait. It made me start to wonder, how do snowmen celebrate? That's a big snowman he built, isn't it? I don't think I've ever built one quite that big. I think that while I'm snug in bed, dreaming of Christmas treats, the merry snowmen slip away and they hurry through the street. So there he is. He's a little harder to see. But you can kind of see he's sleeping, but then look over here. The snowman that he made is moving. He thinks maybe the snowmen come awake at night. They glide down snowy avenues with the lamplights all aglow, the sleeping city blanketed in freshly fallen snow. They pass by toy shop windows, framed with twinkling lights, pausing for a peek or two at holiday delights. Oh, that'd be kind of cool if you were downtown and there were snowmen walking around. Did you see that? This is what I love about books, is sometimes you don't realize something's there. There is a snow dog. Oh, we may have to make a snow dog this year. The jolly snowmen gather from everywhere around for a Christmas party in the center of town. Waving to each other, they call out cheery greetings, all their friends and family, so happy to be meeting. It's a lot of snowmen. A few merry snowmen start trimming the square. Soon holly and icicles are strung everywhere. And then, reaching high for everyone to see, they hang balls of snow on the big Christmas tree. Boy, that'd be really cool if we could have some snowmen help us decorate our trees, wouldn't it? The snow children play freeze or Red Rover, or climb in a stack till they wobble right over. The mothers lay out all kinds of cold treats, ice creams and snow cones and dainty ice sweets. What kind of games would you play if you were playing with a snowman? Freeze would be interesting. Then the dancing begins to the tune of a fiddle. All the snowmen line up and sashay down the middle. Someone says, "Hush!" Could that be a jingle? Then over the hill glides the snowman, Kris Kringle. Oh, this one doesn't show up as well, but I don't know if you can see. There's Kris Kringle, the snowman Santa. He opens his sack with a jolly ho-ho, and he pulls out their presents. Guess what? Each present is made out of snow. Well, that makes sense. Santa sips his cocoa. The reindeers romp and play, and then with a whistle, they're off on their way. And you see the snowmen are even made of, the reindeers are snow reindeers. Such fun snowmen have, but there's still one more thing. With their hearts full of joy, they hold hands and they sing. While the fiddler plays and sweet silver bells ring, they sing songs about snow and the birth of a king. Yeah. The children are sleepy. The grown-ups are yawning. The snowmen go home just as Christmas is dawning. We gotta all get back to their yards or we're gonna know what's going on. They're all back in their places when Christmas Day starts, but these folks made of snow have a glow in their hearts. Their smiles are more tender, their eyes softly shine as the snowmen dream dreams of their Christmas time. Everybody's back. Merry Christmas. Now, for all the moms and dads and grandmas and grandpas that are watching, we have a very important question that we're being asked. Am I going to read a story called Die Hard for Christmas? Oh my. I think Die Hard is a Harry Potter movie, not a Christmas movie. But anyway, okay, kids, are ready? We got two more. And I saved this one for the last because you remember those snowmen? It says they were around a big Christmas tree. They were singing about birth of a king. And that's what it's all about. On Christmas, a king is born, and his name is Jesus. And he comes as a kid, just like you. And he grows up, and he shows us how to live and how we can have peace with God. And so we've got this really cool, and it's one of my favorites. It's called the Nativity. And it's one of my favorites because I think the pictures are amazing. They look like real people. So it's called the Nativity. And I think the adults will enjoy this because there's some silly parts for the adults too. Can we let them listen too? Is that okay? All right. In the days of Herod the king, the angel Gabriel was sent from God to the city of Nazareth to a virgin espoused to a man whose name was Joseph. Her name was Mary. Look at that angel. Kind of a silly angel, but I like it. He's wearing some boots. That's kind of neat. And the angel said to her, "Hail, the Lord is with thee. Blessed are you among women." But when she saw him, she was troubled. So you can see him, he's up in a tree. And Mary's down here doing laundry. She's hanging out her clothes to dry. I'd be a little scared all of a sudden if an angel came up. It'd be kind of cool, but scary. The angel said, "Don't worry, don't fear, Mary, for you have found favor with God. You will bring forth a son, and his name will be Jesus." He's explaining all this. Maybe, I wonder what they're eating. Maybe some soup? Some cereal? I love to eat cereal for dinner. And this is another reason I love this. So she's telling Joseph. Joseph is like, "What?" And then the baby starts to grow. Can you see? It's growing, baby Jesus. God is inside of her growing. It came to pass that Caesar Augustus, he thought he was king. He decreed that all the world should be taxed and everyone had to go back to his own city. All right, so he's got to get her on that donkey. Now, if you or mommy or grandma's ever been pregnant, well, they obviously have been then. Anyway, that's a task. That's going to be hard to do. And Joseph went from Nazareth to the city of Bethlehem with Mary, his wife, being with great child. All those people have to do the same thing. And there she is trying to make it down the hill on that donkey. Yeeks. I wouldn't want to do that. And this is what happens when they get to Bethlehem. It's so busy. There's all these people. What are they going to do? And you can see them right here. They are tired. They've been on a long journey, and they're tired. And so it was that while they were there, the day came, the baby should be delivered. Oh, well, you know what? That baby's ready to come. Baby doesn't care that they're not back home. It's time, God says. And so Mary brought forth her firstborn son. You see? A little baby boy. Just like all of us. Just a little baby boy. And they wrapped him in swaddling clothes, and they laid him in a manger, because there was no room for them in the inn. And you see, look at that. Whew, Mary's tired, and look at Daddy. What a wonderful Daddy. I'm so glad Joseph is holding him tight, giving Mary a little bit of a rest, too. There were in the same country shepherds in the field, keeping watch over their sheep by night. When lo, the angel of the Lord came upon them, and the glory of the Lord shone around them, and they were afraid. Yeah, again, seeing an angel would be kind of cool, but kind of scary. I wonder what the angel's going to tell them. And the angel said, guess what? Don't fear, for I'm bringing you great tidings of great joy. For today, in the city of David, that's Bethlehem, there's been born a Savior, which is Christ the Lord. And this will be a sign. You're going to find that little babe wrapped in swaddling clothes, lying in a manger. And then suddenly there was an angel, and there was a multitude of them, a bunch of them, and they were all praising God. I do think it's kind of silly that they're riding the sheep. I don't think you're supposed to ride sheep. When the angels were gone, the shepherds said to one another, let's go to Bethlehem and see this thing which has come to pass. And so they set off. Oh, this little sheep wants to go too. But it's probably not good to bring all the sheep. Probably not. And they came with haste. That means they came really quick. And Mary and Joseph, they found them and the babe lying in the manger. Like uncles, huh? And big cousins looking at baby Jesus. How cool is baby Jesus? And behold, there came wise men to Jerusalem saying, where is he that is born, the King of the Jews? For we've seen a star way up in the sky, and we've come to worship him. And lo, the star which they saw in the east, it went before them, and it showed them where the young child was. So here are these wise men. They've traveled a really long way, probably on camels. We don't know for sure, but probably. And they show up, and when they were coming to the house, they saw the young child with his mother, and they fell down and worshipped him, because they, like the snowman, they knew he was the king. And when they had opened their treasures, they presented him gifts of gold and frankincense and myrrh. Those are really expensive stuff that probably Mary and Joseph used and sold for money as well to help them. The three wise men departed to their own country, and the shepherds returned, glorifying and praising God for all that he had done. And the child was called Jesus, because that's what the angel named him. Here they are. They're going to have to set out on another journey. Got to get back up. Hard work. Get back up on that donkey. And that's the end. See, part of the reason I like stories, especially kids' books, is because all of the stories are based on the best story of all, which is that there is a king, and he comes and he rescues us. All right, this is the last book tonight, and it's not really a Christmas book, but it's kind of a night book I think of in the winter, and it was always a favorite I like to read, and I would put Zoe to sleep with it. It's called, and it's a board book, so if you look real close, you can see where a little baby Zoe ate on it when she was getting teeth. The House in the Night. Here is the key to the house. Can you tell people what you're seeing? In the house burns a light. It's always fun with books like this to look for the other things that are in the picture. In that light rested a bed. Can you point out something that you see? And on that bed Wait, it's a book. And there's some pretty other cool things too. Just like your room, it's got more than one thing, I bet. And in that book flies a bird. Oh, now that pretty picture. And that bird breathes a song. And I think this is where the little girl begins to use her imagination. Because now she's on the bird and she's brought her favorite stuffed animal. It's always fun to use our imaginations. God gave us a really cool mind. And all about the starry dark, they're flying. She's pretending she's out over her whole town. Through the dark glows the moon. On the moon's face shines the sun. You know, even when we can't see the sun, it's still out there. And it reminds us, even if we can't see God, He's still there too. Sun is in the moon and the moon is in the sun. Dark in the song, song in the bird. And the story is kind of taking us back again, isn't it? Where do you think she's going to be next? Bird in the book, book on the bed. Bed in the light. Oh, it looks like she might be getting ready to go to bed. She's left her clothes on the floor. How many of you do that? I leave my clothes on the floor too. Light in the house. That looks like that might be her mama or grandma or an auntie. Come in to check on her. Here is the key to the house. Someone's getting a kiss goodnight. Just like you guys. The house in the night. Do you remember which one was hers? A home full of light. All right, guys, that's all I have for tonight. I hope you enjoyed it. Next Monday night, we're going to do the same thing, and Miss Emily, she's going to read some stories to us. She's one of my friends from our church over in St. John's, the campus. And then the Friday after Christmas, we're going to do some more. I have, because I'm crazy and silly, I have the Ninja Gingerbread Man. That gingerbread man gets loose in school. I have the traditional gingerbread man. I have the gingerbread baby. I have the gingerbread Christmas. I like gingerbread. I can't help it. All right, so you guys now, you get to go, well, I bet for some of you it's bedtime. You gotta get ready for bed. All right? Thank you guys for coming, and I'll try to figure out how to put this on YouTube. I thought I knew how, but I didn't. So we'll keep working on it because I know it's a little easier on YouTube. But Merry Christmas, and don't forget, we do have our Christmas Eve services outside. It'll be fun. Bundle up, and we're going to sing some carols and enjoy the Christmas story. All right, see you guys later.